1. I'm Catherine.
I'm Janet.
I'm Tinny.
I'm Chu.
Today we are going to present our report on
Welcome Junior High School students, awareness of electromagnetic waves and their hazards on the human body. La 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 la. Do you know the EM waves? Won't you come and learn with me?
For the remainder of our report, we are going to use the term EM waves instead of electromagnetic waves.
Before we begin, we would like to ask you some questions. The first question is, what are EM waves?
Where are they? How are they released?
Are they harmful or harmless? The answers will be what you will learn in our presentation today. And now let's watch a video about EM waves.
你觉得滑手机安全吗？根据联合国报告，2014年底，全世界的手机用户数量将会超过人口总数。对许多人来说，手机几乎像身体的一部分。世界卫生组织旗下的国际癌症研究所已经将手机列为2B 级致癌物，和 DDT、铅、红脂。美国医学会期刊的研究就证实，手机持续的低量的电磁波会影响人体大脑运作。为了自己的健康，我们应该从现在开始保护自己。以下8招帮助你远离手机电磁波的威胁。1. 智慧型手机离身体至少1.5公分，无论是讲电话或上网，手机都应该要离身体1.5公分以上。手机离身体越远，暴露在电磁波的范围就越少。2. 使用耳机，讲电话时戴耳机，可以防止辐射不断威胁你的脑袋。3. 多传简讯，用传简讯取代长时间的通话，是让手机远离身体、降低电磁波风险的方法。4. 不要把手机当闹钟，总是把手机靠在身边或靠近床头的地方，就表示着大脑附近要暴露在电磁波好几个小时。5. 收讯不良时，能不打就不打，讯号越弱，手机需要更高的功率来保持通讯，此时辐射最强，最容易危害身体。6. 拨出去后响第2声才放耳边，拨打手机会比接手机发出更多的辐射，因此最好在拨出手机后响第2声才放耳边。7. 手机不要放口袋，挂腰间或胸前。许多医生持续在关注手机和生殖系统、乳癌之间的关联。手机如果不用，就不要将手机放在身上，放在桌上、包包或外套里比较安全。8. 不要买山寨机。合法上市的手机，电磁波能量吸收比值必须合乎国际的规定，但山寨机电磁波标准难以保证，所以为了健康，最好还是购买大厂牌的手机。赶快学会对抗手机电磁波的8大招，一起对抗电磁波的威胁。
Every morning, the first thing you do is to pick up your smartphone. It is from this moment that you forget the real world and go into a made-up world a smartphone gives you. Whether it is emailing, taking pictures, messaging, playing games, or anything else, from this time you are being harmed through the EM waves. But the most terrifying aspect is that you do not know the EM waves are hurting you. Nowadays, almost everyone owns a smartphone, but having one comes at a great cost. When we enjoy the convenience of technology, have we ever thought about the negative impact it may have? With the increasing popularity of smartphones, the impact of EM waves on the human body has already become a noteworthy issue. If EM waves are proven to be harmful, why do we keep using smartphones? We guess that it's because most people are unaware of the health risks. We expect that through this study we can raise everyone's awareness of the dangers of EM waves. And our research questions are: first one, will the human body get harmed through the EM waves? How to protect ourselves from being harmed through the EM waves? Do Wenchang Junior High School students comprehend the damage of EM waves? And next, we are going to clarify some important terms to you all. EM waves, a wave produced by electricity, especially when you are using electrical equipment, such as smartphones or microwave oven. Miscarriage, an early unintentional end to a pregnancy when the baby is born too early or dies because it has not developed enough. Leukemia, a serious disease in which the body produces too many white blood cells. Cardiac dysrhythmia, a disordered rhythm exhibited in a record or electrical activity of the heart. Melatonin, a hormone in the body which produces changes in skin color and is involved in continuing biorhythm, such as our daily sleep pattern. We are often taught that we have to go to bed early and get enough sleep, so that we can get taller. This is partly due to the melatonin, which is only produced during the night. And now let's welcome Janet for a literature review.
Thank you, Catherine. Now let's look at literature review. The International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, states that smartphone radiation can result in some risks of developing cancer. Furthermore, the World Health Organization, WHO, also stipulates that using smartphone has been proven to cause negative health effects. IARC added that several national radiation advisors warn their citizens to reduce exposure to radiation. Studies performed by National Taichung Second Senior High School students in 2006 show that if you use your smartphone for a long time or place it near vital organs, it may cause physical injury, such as memory loss, headache, brain tumor, breast cancer, miscarriage, leukemia, hypersensitive skin, and cardiac dysrhythmia, among other diseases. EM waves affect the production of melatonin hormone, which is produced by the brain's pineal gland. The reduction of melatonin levels threatens your health and may cause degenerative disorders, just like depression, shortage of attention span, and inability to sleep. It can even disturb your body's natural recovery process and cause different kinds of health risks. Dr. Mercola points out that wearing a smartphone on your hip may weaken some areas of your pelvis. Moreover, past studies have found that using smartphone can affect the quality of men's sperm. When it comes to avoid the risks of harm by EM waves, Mr. Feng shows that the strength of EM waves will reduce relative to the distance. In order to reduce the risk of harm by EM waves, we should properly use or reduce our electrical appliances and also keep a safe distance from them. Besides, when a smartphone is being charged, its EM waves emissions are at their highest, so it's better to avoid using smartphone while it's being charged. By the way, we can also eat some vitamin B, antioxidant vitamins A, C, E, keratin, melatonin, and sleep well to reduce the risk of harm by EM waves. This could greatly reduce the risks and help increase immunity and improve cell health. Now let's welcome Pui for our methods.
Janet for our presentation. Hello, I'm Tini. I'm going to give you some details on our research. First, I will talk about how much time we spent. Designing the questionnaire took us over 2 weeks. After it was completed, we sent copy to 8th graders and spent about 3 days collecting them. When we finished sorting out the data, 2 weeks had passed. Then, I'm going to tell you about the participants in our research. The questionnaire were taken by 8th graders at our school. The reason for choosing them is because they typically have more knowledge than 7th graders and more time than 9th graders. They finish the questionnaire at school, making collection more convenient. We sent out a total of 465 questionnaires, of which 441 were valid and 24 were invalid. Now for a little on the content of our research. Our main goal is to inform people about the effect of EM waves on the human body, so the questions test students' awareness on this issue. We also mention cancer, the brain, and smartphone placement, among others. We did this to hopefully understand how people think about EM waves and how they usually protect themselves. Furthermore, let me tell you some advantages of using questionnaire. We found that it is not difficult and time-consuming to design proper questions. The point is previously discussed with group members and teachers. After that, a general result can be easily assumed, and the research data can be easily collected in a short time frame with help from a group of people. There are some advantages of using questionnaire. First, a questionnaire allows for many kinds of questions, such as open-ended and multiple-choice questions. Every question generally tests respondents' knowledge or tendencies. Second, it is convenient to use a questionnaire, since respondents can answer the questions anywhere and researchers simply have to collect them and organize the data. Third, respondents don't have to reveal their personal information, so they usually answer the questions honestly. Last but not least, researchers can accurately analyze the data and create charts to present and illustrate to the public. Now let's welcome our next speaker, Sir.
Hi, thanks Tini for showing us the methodology. I'm Tim. Now I will share a discussion with you. The first question is, do you have your own smartphone? From this first pie chart, we can see that almost all of Wenchang students own a smartphone. The second question is, what do you usually do on your smartphone? From this, we can see that most students use a smartphone for social media, such as Facebook, Line, or email. The next question is, how much time do you usually use your smartphone per day? Most students use a smartphone for over an hour per day. This can lead to short-sightedness. The fourth question is, how do you usually carry your smartphone? According to our research, we found that most students carry a cell phone in their pocket, especially in their pants and skirt, more than any other place. They may be unaware that this can actually damage the body. The next question is, do you put your smartphone close to you when you sleep at night? Most students put their smartphone nearby them when they sleep. The results in the pie chart are a good indication that a large number of students understand the dangers of sleeping near a phone, but there are some who still do it when sleeping. The next question is, how do you physically answer your phone? 58% of students answer the phone by putting it next to their ear, and 7.6% of students use a speaker or earphones. This result was somewhat expected. The second question is, when do you think phones release EM waves the most? About 50% of students consider that phones release EM waves when talking on the phone, and 4% think that when you maintain a short distance with the phone, the signals are the highest. The next question is, do you think phones releasing EM waves when standing by? 75% of students agree that phones releasing EM waves even when standing by, and 7% disagree. The remaining 16% are not sure, which means that over half of the students know about this danger effect. The next question is, do you think phones releasing EM waves when turned off? According to our results, 35% of the students consider that phones releasing EM waves even when turned off. 37% do not think this is true. 27% are unsure. The answer is yes. The next question is, do you think that EM waves are harmful to health? The pie chart clearly indicates that the portion of students who think that EM waves are harmful to health is larger than those who think it's not. Based on the evidence we have gathered, it would seem that they most definitely are harmful, yet some students believe they are harmless. The 11th question is, do you agree that phones can prevent EM waves? From students believe that phones can prevent EM waves, and our percentage is very high. The next question is, what kind of phone cases can block EM waves? Students prefer rubber cases more than other type material, but after our research, we found that rubber cases are very bad at blocking EM waves. Instead, phone casing made from tree bark are better? The next question is, when you pick phone cases, which do you consider first? Most students care about the design of the case rather than the strength of EM waves protection, which is why students are aware of the dangers associated with EM waves. The last question is, when do you have your first smartphone? 30% of the students got their first smartphone when they were in elementary high grade and junior high school. Now let's welcome Tini for a conclusion.
Thank you, sir, for your presentation. At this point, I would like to go over our conclusion. After we analyzed all the data and research, we found that most 8th graders in our school are unaware of the harmful effect of EM waves, and the same goes for most teenagers in Taiwan. Smartphones are common nowadays. If students still don't know the effect of using smartphones, the problem will become worse and worse. It is shocking that there are more than 30% of the students uninformed from an early age continue to be unaware of the hazards, even though many researchers have proven that EM waves harm the body. So we should let everyone know the harms of using smartphones too often and tell them how to protect themselves. This is an important issue. In conclusion, we determinedly believe that if you're using a smartphone too often, it will be harmful to you. Most people say that smartphones make life convenient. Smartphones allow us to connect with anyone no matter where we are. We can even surf the internet anywhere. However, is this really good for us? The more time we spend using smartphones, the more precious time we lose to talk to our friends and family face to face or do something more valuable in real life. We can ask ourselves this question: is the convenience really worth? These are our references. This is the end of our report. We would like to mention some people who help us complete our research. Seniors, Teacher Kiki, Teacher Gabriel, Teacher Jojo, and Teacher Rebecca. Thanks for all your help.
But before we go, we would like to have a review of what we've learned today. The first question is, what are EM waves? The people who know the answer, please raise your hand. We have delicious chocolates for all of you. Come on, raise your hands. Very easy answer. Sir, what's your answer?
Electromagnetic waves.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we worded it as with a chocolate Snicker bar. And do anyone have other answers? Okay, then let's go on to the second question. The second question is, where are they? Very easy answer. Oh, please. You can just speak.
They are everywhere in our...
Oh, thank you. Let's give in another Snicker bar. The third question is, how are they released? Another very easy answer. Question. Okay.
Talking on your cell phone or microwaving things.
Oh yeah, you can have another Snicker bar. Okay, the last and most important question. Are they harmful or harmless? Okay.
Harmful.
Yeah, you have another Snicker bar. Any answers? Any more answers?
They're not harmless.
Yeah, you have another Snicker bar. Thank you. Okay, and that's for all our questions. But to express our gratitude for all your coming, we would like to give everyone a little piece of chocolate. And now it's chocolate time!
Thanks for your coming. We have prepared this presentation for We spent a lot of time just wishing that our presentation would be better and better. First, we would like to express our gratitude for all the help from our teachers. You help us to correct all the mistakes and also assist us in solving a lot of problems in our reports. Next, we would also like to say thank you to our parents. Thank you for supporting us and gave us good advice. Next, we would also like to say thank you to all the English teaching students. Although we always have different opinions, it makes our report more perfect. Thank you for coming.
We should have a wonderful day.
谢谢各位家长、各位老师以及同学们的到来。我们花了超过1年的时间来准备这份报告，这么长时间的努力，只希望我们的报告可以做到最好。首先，我们要先感谢所有老师的帮忙，你们帮助我们改正了所有的错误，也解决了我们许多报告上的问题。接下来，我们也要感谢我们的父母，谢谢你们一直以来的支持，并不吝啬给予我们良好的意见。最后，我们要感谢所有英资班的同学。虽然从开始到现在总会有意见不合的时候，但这也让我们的报告更加完美。再次感谢所有人的帮忙，也谢谢你们愿意花费宝贵的时间来聆听我们的报告。祝你们有个美好的夜晚，谢谢大家。